Once upon a time, in a world far, far away, there was a game called King's Bounty: Warriors of the North, and let me tell you, it's quite the adventure. Are you ready to pillage, plunder, and crack some skulls? Then gather your horned helmet and battle axe, 'cause Warriors of the North is waiting for you. This game is a Viking's dream that came true, with good visuals, massive huge world to explore, and a combat system that addictive as meat, cause it will be turn-based. This game have everything you need to live out your Viking fantasies. And it's also one of my favorite RPG games ever. And yes, it's an old game, and maybe you have a question, is it worth playing now? Well, friends, let me tell you a little about this wonderful adventure, and I believe in the end of this video you will make your decision. The story follows Olaf, a Viking chieftain, who must lead his clan to victory against the undead armies of the Ice Queen. Along the way he recruits a colorful cast of characters, including a witch, a dwarf, and a berserker who is constantly drunk. But first you must choose who you will be in this adventure, and as in all games of that series, you can be a warrior with a focus on power, or a skald with a focus on leadership. You will be able to command a huge army, or you can be a mage with a tiny leadership, but with a very huge variety of powerful spells. The game world is vast and varied. The snow-covered mountains, lush forests, and treacherous swamps. You will encounter all sorts of creatures, from wolves and trolls to dragons and sea serpents. And yes, there are even zombies, because apparently the Ice Queen is a necromancer on the side. Olaf must explore every corner of this world to uncover its secrets and find the artifacts he needs to save the kingdom. And I know many of you love complex character development, and what can I say, Warriors of the North have it all, even more than you can imagine. There are so many things that can be developed, upgraded, and increased in some other way. You will have 3 different skill trees, one magical, one based on leadership, and one is combat fighter skills. And if you choose to play the mage, for example, that doesn't mean that you can't unlock skills in other trees. You can, friend, it will cost you a little bit more, but still you can unlock them all. During your adventure you will collect runes, and such a skill costs such an amount of runes. And you also can gain these runes when you level up. Your units can get upgraded, you see, rank 1 out of 10. Your weapons can get upgraded, and there will be even a living weapon with which you can talk to. You will be able to collect whole sets of armor. You will be able to upgrade your spells, and more of that, you will have this amulet. During your adventure you will meet Valkyries, and they will offer you a special power that also can be upgraded. A great addition on battlefield. And more of that, you see these awards. Yes, that's not a usual achievement. If you meet certain criteria, you will get in-game bonuses. My favorite one is this, a trapper. You must kill certain amount of enemies using trap spell. And then, when you start a combat, a trap will appear on the battlefield. Well, friends, what can I say? If you love character development, this game is definitely will be for you. The gameplay is a mix of turn-based strategy and excellent RPG, with a heavy emphasis on tactical combat. Each battle takes place on a hex grid, and you need to carefully position your units to take advantage of terrain and enemy weakness. It's almost like in Heroes of Might and Magic, but much, much better. And this time terrain will really matters, cause you know somewhere on the map can be a treasure chest that can contain a very valuable rune, and not only you units can open it, enemy units can open this treasure chest also and get your treasures. There can be a wasp hive or lightning obelisk or other dangerous stuff that will randomly attack anyone who dares to come close enough. All of you units will have different skills that that's sometimes so important on battlefield. And the units, there will be more than 300 different kind of units, each with its own unique skills. Guys, the amount of combinations of strategies you can use, just insane. And never forget about hundreds of spells you can use, and about Valkyries and their special skills. You need to gain some rage first, and to do it you must attack other players. Oh, all that mechanics make the combat one of the best turn-based combats I ever saw. If you manage to complete King's Bounty Warriors of the North, a lot of turn-based games will be just too easy for you. The quests in the game are varied and exciting, ranging from simple fetch quests to epic battles against massive bosses. Each quest is unique and contributes to overall story, making the player feel like they making a real impact on the world. They offer a good balance of challenge and reward, and the game's open world allows players to tackle them in their own pace. And there definitely will be more than 100 quests, so you have plenty of work to do. The game is long and you will definitely need more than 100 hours to complete it. Right now Steam shows that I play 500 hours, but don't worry, I managed to complete it 3 times, if I remember correctly. As Olaf, player will encounter a variety of characters, both friendly and hostile through the journey. Those characters are well developed and memorable, with their own personalities and motivations. Will you help Loki, who is definitely trying to trick you, or it better to help a drunken Viking who drank all night long and lost his necklace? And this evil druid, is he really evil? Or maybe he can help you in your journey. There are so many things you will have to discover. The last game in the series called King's Bounty 2, but believe me friends, Warriors of the North is much better. King's Bounty Warriors of the North is a must-play for anyone who loves RPG or strategy game. The story is compelling, the characters are well developed, and the combat is satisfyingly challenging. The game's humor and charm make a delightful experience that is sure to leave you wanting more. And there are more games in this series. So what are you waiting for? Grab your sword and join Olaf on his quest to save the North. Well, friends, I hope you like my review, and if you played this game before, please share your opinion in the comment section below. With that said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Meet you there.